Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Tom Supra. I'm the program coordinator for the B416 Entrepreneurship Management Post-Grad Program at George Brown College in the Center for Business, School of Management. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you thinking about becoming an entrepreneur? Maybe you're looking to develop your skills as an intrapreneur. You know, the soft skills that employers are looking for, like creativity, the ability to take initiative, that type of thing as well. If that's the case, this is the program for you. Why George Brown College? Well, we're Canada's Centre for Business Possibilities. The reality is the St. James campus where I work and where the B416 program is residing is very close to Bay Street, which is the Canadian Wall Street. We have good connections and excellent networks with other entrepreneurs and other business people as well. And this is something that all entrepreneurs want, to be able to connect with one another, to learn from one another, to connect and link. Our faculty are dual professionals. I myself am an entrepreneur. Started a business years and years ago. I can talk to you about it when we meet. We have a progressive curriculum that exceeds ministry standards. We don't only hit the policies that the ministry is asking us to. We want to go beyond. We want to connect with you. We want to build organic communities. We have industry credibility from our class space to the workspace. In fact, all the people that work within our organic community are connected in some way to the entrepreneurship communities. We have endless extracurricular opportunities. Some of these opportunities are connected directly with the B416 Entrepreneurship Management Program, and others are connected to other parts of the School of Management. There are 4 schools at George Brown College Center for Business: the School of Human Resources, the School of Accounting and Finance, the School of Marketing, and this one, the School of Management. But all of the opportunities cut across all the different schools, and you're not restricted from any of them. We also have accreditation, of course. We are a public institution and your credentials are ratified by the Ontario government. So we're talking about an Ontario College Graduate Certificate, also known as a post-grad program. This is a full-time program. It is 8 months. It is 2 semesters. You do follow the same cohort. So that means everybody in the class goes to school together. Of course, people can take this part-time. This will extend out the period of time that you take this program by quite a bit of time. Generally speaking, we look more at this as 8 months, 10 courses, 2 semesters directly. It's open to both domestic and international students. We have seats for both. Please check our program page to see the availability for domestic seats and international seats, depending on your situation. We have intakes, which means that semester 1 runs in the fall, September, and also in the winter, in January. So really in those 2 time periods, that's when we start semester 1, which means that semester 2 immediately follows. Our class sizes are either larger or smaller than 30. I've seen class sizes of 19. I've seen class sizes of about 41. So, you know, it just depends on the semester, but we do try to limit them so that they don't get too large. I like that personal touch. In terms of extracurriculars, we work very hard for a lot of different opportunities for you as well. And we hope that you'll engage and join. Enactus is a social enterprise organization. It's global. George Brown College has a team. In fact, I'm the faculty advisor for that team as well, or one of many. And you know, it's an award-winning club through your student association. And in fact, Enactus George Brown brings home trophies all the time. Trophies, money, bursaries, all sorts of things as well. And this, again, is in the social enterprise space. So those entrepreneurs that are interested in doing community service, community good, or fixing problems like issues with the oceans or, you know, single-use plastic challenges. There are challenges on climate change. There are challenges related to empowering youth. There are challenges with respect to financial literacy, things like that. We have an Entrepreneurs Club. The Entrepreneurs Club is powered by Start GBC. Start GBC is actually our incubator at George Brown College. For those students that have business plans and are ready to move forward with venture capital or angel investment and knocking on a bank's door, then Start GBC is the right place for you to go, in conjunction with the B416 program. So we'll connect you with them. However, if you're just looking into entrepreneurship and you're new to it, then in fact, perhaps what you want to do is simply explore entrepreneurship with other like-minded people, connecting with workshops, seminars, and the like. In that case, we connect you with the Entrepreneurs Club, which is an organic community that goes well beyond the walls of just simply B416, where we try to connect you with other like-minded entrepreneurs for mentorship, advice, and other things like competitions or whatnot. You can see here as well, I have the Cross College Entrepreneurial Challenge, which we are building with 6 schools. So we are one of the founding members of this challenge as well, or competition. This slide shows you more about those opportunities. So here at the very top, you can see that there's Enactus, which is all about entrepreneurial action for others. Our team, again, can get quite large in certain semesters and things like this. And we do well. We bring home trophies every single year. The students really do quite well on that team. Start GBC, as you can see, has other competitions. As our incubator on campus, they also run things like summer school and connect you to other like-minded entrepreneurship centers across the college system and across the governments as well. So it's really a good connection place and an excellent place for networking. The Entrepreneurship Club is here also, and that is on LinkedIn, where our organic community where we're trying to connect everybody as well. And finally, competitions like the CCEC, which is being built between ourselves and includes 6 schools altogether. If you're looking to get into our program, and I know you are, because, hey, it's very exciting, applicants will have completed pretty much a degree, a diploma, or a postgrad certificate. In fact, if you look at the bottom of my screen here, you'll note that many students take this program as their first program at George Brown College or as their second postgrad year. A lot of students will take 2 postgrad years. And so entrepreneurship really does complement all the other programs, doesn't it? In the School of Management, Marketing, Accounting and Finance, or HR. All of them really, at the end of the day, have a really nice complement with this B416 Entrepreneurship Management Program. Reach out if you have questions about that. There are English proficiency requirements, which I'll show you on the next page, but there's the link. So postgraduate programs are right in the middle here, as you can see. So those of you that need to adhere to or pay attention to the postgrad program, or sorry, the English proficiency, it's right there on the page for you. If you go to the link that I show you at the top here, you'll note that we have an overview of our program. There's a full description, including all of the program level outcomes that have been set with the Ministry of Colleges and Universities, which all entrepreneurship management programs need to adhere to across Ontario. I'll show you the courses in the next couple of slides as well. I'm talking to you about the career and postgraduate study opportunities with a complete understanding that sometimes people will start their own businesses, and some people will start their own businesses and get a job. And some people will, start to work in large or small companies as well, because entrepreneurial skills really relate everywhere, don't they? Information and tuition and fees is there, as well as how to qualify and apply, further details that you may need as you're moving forward when you decide to apply. And of course, my contact information is also there. Of the 10 required courses that you need to take, this is semester 1. So if you were to start with us in September or in January, then in fact, you will start with these courses, as you can see right here. You can see that we have a breadth of courses and ideas and that you need to think about. When I started my own company, I found that I had a few deficiencies in things like accounting and finance. My cash flow was a little bit challenged. And so I ended up having to go back to school to learn about these kinds of things. this impacts our program, right? Where we can actually now bring these pieces in so that to ensure that you are well prepared when you get out there and you're launching your business or joining a company as using your entrepreneurial skills. Here's semester 2. As you can see, we have some very large courses here related to business plan creation in semester 2. So, you know, it's really a culmination of everything that you do in the other courses that brings it together in your business plan and gets you prepared and ready for that angel investment or VC, the other financing that you require for your business. We also have an entrepreneurial speaker series, which again, interconnected with the Entrepreneurs Club, an Enactus team called Youth Going Forward, and other groups and connections across the George Brown College ecosystem. And as you can see, we have other skills that you need to cultivate, like influence and persuasion, and other types of sales skills that will help you to move your dial forward and to ensure that your business is profitable. As you can see, our courses are, of course, subject to prior learning recognition, exemptions if you have taken courses at other institutes and you are bringing that knowledge and information to George Brown College, and or course substitutions if you've already taken George Brown College courses that match with ours as well. It's always a good idea to verify with myself or a program coordinator to see whether or not there is the ability to get that course exempted, substituted, or for the PLAR. In terms of PLAR, you know, we will want to see your portfolio and other information because, you know, this really sort of supplants the degree, diploma, or postgrad certificate that is a qualifier to get into this program. So this is all about when it makes sense, of course, right? So, you know, if there's a piece of the business plan that needs to go into the business plan, we need to have a discussion with each other about that course. But generally speaking, you're going to get the breadth of the understanding that you need to start your business. You can use your existing business. If you already have a business idea and you need to move it forward, or you need to grow it, or you need to finish off that business plan, you know, please bring that and we will certainly work with you with that existing business. Alternatively, you don't have to have a business. Just come to us and we will start with the ideation phase. You know, we'll take you through a process to understand where your interests are and, you know, hopefully, you know, take it right through to business plan development, prepare you for that angel investment or venture capital investment, connect you with the incubators that you need to be connected to and other entrepreneurs for growth. And then, you know, allow you to access the knowledge and training of our own incubator, even beyond the walls of B416. So it's a large ecosystem that we're building at George Brown College and an organic community as well. You have the ability to network with like-minded entrepreneurs. And of course, for me, it's just such a pleasure to be able to go to a restaurant that's started by one of my students, to be able to ensure that I continue to look young from some of the skin cream companies that some of my students have started again as well. Or employ your entrepreneurial skills, the soft skills that you have developed in taking our program, how to communicate, how to present, analysis of data and information, you know, applying the soft skills of creativity and that type of thing in larger companies. This is what I do at George Brown College myself. I employ the entrepreneurial skills that I cultivated here at George Brown, building things like entrepreneurs clubs and that type of thing as well, and running the Enactus team. So a little bit of a model of what happens to somebody taking this type of program. Employers really want to see that you can work on teams and that you have leadership qualities. And I think if you're looking at this program, you're pretty much already halfway there. Here's a collection of entrepreneurs through Start GBC, our incubator. Again, not all of them are graduates of B416, but for example, if I look up here, Anissa is up here in the top here, although you can't see my hand, but anyway, Anissa, she runs a skincare company. I'm a client now. She was my former student as well. But you can see we have a lot, this is only a small collection of the entrepreneurs that you can access through our alumni networks. As well, through Start GBC, our incubator that is connected, like a career center for For entrepreneurs like yourself, we have advisors, mentors, and other advisors that have been through what you're going through or something similar, and they're there to help as well. They're really eager and interested in helping you to grow, just as I am. Entrepreneurship is our future. You are the wealth creators, and that's really what we need in our societies. We're different in the entrepreneurial space. Your situation may require you to hold down a job in the early days of running your own show and startup. As you become your own boss, you may also need some financing, or you may also need to hold down a job. We're familiar with these challenges and opportunities. The B416 Entrepreneurship Management Program is just that. It's heavily focused on crafting your strong business idea into a business plan and incubating it so that it's prepared and ready for that venture capital or angel investment or other financing sources as well, and you can get up and running. At the same time, we want to help you to develop those soft skills, because not all of our students are going to actually graduate and start a business. Sometimes it will take a little bit of time to recraft and formulate that business plan. So in the meantime, we develop those soft skills that employers want so that you can be effective in either setting. And in fact, of course, our entrepreneurship management students end up being the leaders in larger companies as well. We want to co-create these opportunities with you. Join us, help us grow our organic communities of practice, support, and engagement. This means that you become part of our Entrepreneurs Club. It means that you network with people like myself, the other advisors and other entrepreneurs, etc. It means that we start to grow out this community a little bit more. And hey, what else? Let me know. I'm not sure. What are your next steps? Well, September 2022 is pretty much the next available open term. I believe that our international seats are full at this point, so I don't think I would delay. Okay, this program is quite popular, and it's growing in popularity, to be honest with you. There's the link there up on the page here for you to take a look at the program and actually click on the buttons to apply. To apply, you'll need your most recent official academic transcripts. Or if you don't have those because what you did was different, then we'd like to see your professional resume and portfolio. I suggest you reach out to me in that case, and let's have a discussion. You'll also need to ensure that you meet the English proficiency standards, so I'll get out of the way. It's right there, okay? Please go to that website and ensure that you're meeting you have the ability to meet those next steps. That's it from me. My name is Tom Supra. I'm the program coordinator for the Entrepreneurship Management Postgrad Program, B416. If you're interested, there's my email address right there for you. Please feel free to reach out and give me a shout. Let me know that you saw this presentation, and I'm more than happy to chat with you. Welcome to B416 Entrepreneurship. Hopefully we can connect with one another in the future. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.